everyone, I'm 30! Yay! I wanted to make a short video, pretty much a summary of things that I've learned pretty much over the past 30 years. Of course, we don't remember all of those 30 years, but just what I've come to realize coming up to this birthday, and really briefly, just talking about what the past year has been. When I turned 29, I think I was more upset about that than actually turning 30. It really was the confirmation that the end of my 20s was here. And I didn't know what the hell to do with myself, because I spent half of my 20s in a really ridiculous relationship and the other half of it in chronic pain. So I really struggled when I was late 27, 28, and going into 29 with accepting the fact that I couldn't change what happened the previous 5 years and my health, the way things happened with my health, and accepting that that was just the path that had conspired due to actions of myself and other people around me, aka my health care. And that's just where I was, and that's just how I had to deal with it. What I also struggled with was my career. Did not anticipate the economy completely tanking when I started my master's degree. My plans really were surrounded around that degree, and my friends were losing their jobs left and right in the desired field that I wanted to go into. So leaving my job was not an option. Here I am 2 years later, almost 3 years later, and I still can't use that degree. And it's very frustrating. So I am still in a place of trying to figure out my career, because it's not where my passion lies, and that takes a toll. It takes a toll on your being and your spirit and things of that nature. So that's something I am still working on as well, in addition to my health. Lastly, not so much as accepting that things don't go the way that you plan, but figuring out what the hell my plan is. I'm really having a difficult time deciding things right now. It's been a big struggle for me lately. Not sure where this is coming from, because that's really not how I've ever been. I, of course, get confused and have to think about things, but it's usually not for too long, or if it is for a while, it doesn't bother me that much, and I weigh my options, and then I make a decision, and I go with it, and that's what I do, and I'm pretty confident in it. And at the moment, I'm pretty much second-guessing, like, every freaking thing. I'm like, I'm not sure if I want to do this, then I decide on one thing, and I'm like, no, I want to do B, and then I'm like, let's do C, and then I'm like, let's go back to A. It is so annoying. I do not understand or know how indecisive people function. I can't do this, and I'm thoroughly over it, and I'm praying that this is just a phase of me moving into a different decade and getting older and trying to figure out other areas of my life, and therefore it might be causing confusion in other areas. So that's pretty much, where my space is, where I am right now. To put it in a word, it's like this one big question mark. I feel like a question mark right now. Some people may think that's a bad thing. No, I'm not happy about that. But like I said, I was more upset about turning 29. I'm fine now that I'm turning 30. Sure, wish there was a reset button. I could redo a few things, and it had a different experience. But you know what? It was my experience, and that's all that I can say, is that it was mine, and it's made me who I am. And people say that all the time, but You know, it's the truth. You'll get to where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there and the way that you're supposed to get there. And I just have to have faith that I am on that path, or that I will question things enough in my life right now that I will get on that path. So, with that said, the following is just a few things that I have learned over the past 30 years. Thank you so much for all your support watching all my videos, etc., and following me through the interwebs. Thanks for a great birthday. It's been a fabulous year, and I cannot wait to have many, many more. See you on the other side.